also.
More money coming out of my pocket than money coming in my pocket. Do you think?
Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, depending on where you might be calling in from. Excited to be with you here. Hope you had a great Halloween weekend and gave out plenty of candy and possibly sticks of coffee last night for your trick-or-treaters or other samples of our products. But super excited to be with you here. Here we are, November 1st. Congratulations on a great October, going into November with a lot of excitement and momentum and a lot of new people. And so that's very, very exciting. As you guys know, every one of these Zooms that I'm doing on Monday and Friday, I am giving away a free ticket to the GoPro event, which is coming up the first weekend in December. And so last Monday, we took a screenshot of everybody attending, and the winner from this past Monday was Pal Sundara, I believe his last name is, out of Texas. So Pal, if you want to message me, we'll get you that ticket. And folks, we got to mute. Anyway, folks, you know, this particular event, I mean, this is the Super Bowl of the network marketing industry. I mean, there's going to be, they estimate, about 200,000 people from all over the world attending this event, multi-languages, unbelievable celebrities. It's going to be a phenomenal event. The ticket that I'm giving away is, you know, the rack rate on this ticket right now is $198. I believe it's going up here in about a week to about $400. And this ticket also has 2 of his top training programs also included on it. I think it's on social media and one other training program. Those programs individually are a couple $100 a piece. So this is like a $700 ticket that I'm giving away here on these particular Zooms. And so get your people on here. I'm going to give them away every week. And I think I'm going to actually have a promotion here coming up in the next day or so, you know, for those people that may not have tickets to get them. So I'm excited about that as well. You'll hear more about that. But what we're here to do today is we're here to talk about Valentis, what I believe to be the most exciting, compelling opportunity in the world of network marketing. We're going to be sharing kind of a 5-point overview. Before I jump into that, I do just want to take a minute and give you a little bit of history, background on myself. For those of you that may not know me, I've been involved in this industry now of network marketing for 32 years, coming up here on 33 years. And my background before I entered this industry of networking, you know, I was a blue collar worker, high school education, actually have a learning disability, have dyslexia, still struggle with it today, but back then really affected my self-esteem, my self-confidence. You know, I was very shy. I was very introverted, literally wouldn't even say hi to someone unless they said hi to me first. And so right out of high school, as I said, I was working in a factory. I was living in a trailer house. I was working in a potato chip factory, welding, building, maintaining equipment, things of that nature. Had no idea what this business. Matter of fact, when I was first introduced to it, I, you know, thought they wanted me to build a display, given my background of maintenance, or look at the quality of the product. It was a physical product, a water filter back then, and got excited about the concept. My goal was, gosh, if I could make a few $100 extra a month, would make a difference in my life at that time. Okay, and was able to do that part-time very quickly. Then I started thinking, wow, what would it be like to make an extra $1,000 a month, right? I mean, that would be huge for me. And when I was able to accomplish that, I started thinking about what if I could do this full time, take control of my life, be in business for myself. One of the great things about what this industry gives us of the network marketing industry is it gives you, me, the everyday person, an opportunity to have our own business. And today, with the way the world is and the internet and all these, tools that we have today, we can build a worldwide business from the comfort of our home. And I was able to make that transition. It was $3,000 a month for me. I needed to make $3,000 a month. I was able to do that after 6 months of part-time. Now I've been full-time in the industry for 32 years. And, and again, I share this with you, not to impress you, more just to impress upon you what is possible. Again, remember, I entered this with a goal of making a couple $100 extra a month. Today, it's turned into more than $27 million in earnings. And what I want you to take home from that is this, is it doesn't matter where you are in your life today. If you stay focused, if you get excited, if you stay consistent, you can wake up one day and you can have your life completely and totally changed. What's so exciting about what we do is it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you live, what you do, what your education, what your finances are. This is a level playing field. It's there for the taking, for anyone that can recognize what it is that we have here. So what I want to do is I'm going to take and share my screen. And we're going to go through a little bit of a overview for you to get a better feel of what this is all about. And so I think one of the first things we have to do is we have to ask ourselves, are people looking for, are people interested in what it is that we have to offer? So what do we offer? We offer an opportunity to make extra money. I mean, whether it was like I entered the industry, a few $100 extra a month, whether it's serious part-time income, whether it's even full-time or career-changing income, it can be whatever it is that you're looking for. Again, with focus, with consistency, with, of course, effort, there is money to be made here. Better health. I think everyone today, especially with the COVID world we live in, are looking for ways to improve their overall health and well-being. You'll see through the products that we have, we can help people in that area. And of course, time freedom. This is something I don't think a lot of people understand or think about. What does that mean? Time freedom. What it means for me, it's when you can actually remove yourself, right, from the day-to-day activity it takes to generate an income. To better understand that, I mean, if you have a job, right, and if you stop working or stop showing up, guess what? They stop paying you. And so, I mean, that's not time freedom, right? I mean, you have to show up to get paid. If you have a business, small business, it seems the more successful you become, the more demanding your time is. And what's interesting about this business model, through sharing our products with others, through sharing the business model with others, you can actually develop an organization of the members and customers promoting and consuming these products on a monthly basis, a daily basis, and it can actually get to a point where you remove yourself from the day-to-day activity it takes to generate that income. So that's an exciting concept or proposition. And the bottom line is, guys, I mean, more so today than ever before in history, people are looking for what we have. I mean, statistics say 96% of the people out there, they're worrying about their health, they're worrying about their finances, they don't know what to do or where to turn. They're living a life of quiet desperation, waiting for someone to reach out to them and give them some hope, give them an opportunity, give them a pathway to change their life. And I think that's what we have here today at Valentis. So the industry of network marketing, $178 billion. Actually, it's closer today, almost $200 billion. This industry of network marketing has just exploded due to the challenges around the world, the people wanting to work from home. There was a recent article said that 4 out of 10 people don't want to go back to the job. They don't want to go back to the office. They want to figure out a way to work from home. Bottom line, this industry that we're involved in of network marketing, direct sales to home-based business is on the verge of absolutely, already is exploding. And what it is, you know, a lot of people don't understand it. It is nothing more than another form of distribution. And to better understand it, let's make a quick comparison to traditional methods of distribution. Think about retail, think of a store, and you have products sitting on those shelves. Understand that about 50% of the cost of those products sitting on those shelves is advertising. They're paying actors and athletes and high budget advertising campaigns, literally hundreds of millions of dollars to get you to walk into that store and pick that product off the shelf. And this is also true online, right? They pay influencers. Traditional businesses pay these influencers literally millions of dollars. It's been reported that The Rock, right, gets $1 million for an Instagram post. Well, that's a lot of products that have to be sold to pay him, right? Well, in network marketing, again, nothing more than another form of distribution. Rather than taking that 50% in advertisement, in distribution, and promotion, we take that 50% and we give it to you, real people with real results, sharing their experiences and helping others learn and understand it. What I learned, and now my 32 years in this industry, is that all of these companies, right, and their opportunities are made up of 5 critical elements, right? The company, the product, the compensation, timing, and training and support. And what I've learned is this, because I think we all know people who may have been involved in something like this before, and maybe it hasn't worked out the way they hoped, or maybe they know someone who has. And yes, it could be greatly due to someone simply not applying themselves, right? It doesn't matter how great the company, how great the products, how great the opportunity is. I mean, if you don't put forth some effort, I mean, not much is going to happen, right? But there are also more cases than not where people have put forth the effort and not made the money. And I believe what's happening there is 2 or 3 of these critical elements are not in place. Folks, like here at Valentis, when all of the elements come together, that's where the magic happens and that's where the fortunes are made. So with that all being said, I want you to understand our company is 7 years old. Few companies ever reach this pinnacle. 7 years old, got our start in July of 2014. We're millions of dollars of capital in the bank, 100% debt free. We're based out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, about $250 million total sales and revenue, through our company right now over the last 7 years. And that's exciting. But what's even more exciting is not what we've done, but more importantly, what we're going to do. Because I believe we're going to do our next 250 million, not over 7 years, but over the next 2 years, right? And of course, one of the other very, very important things I refer to as the 6th element, right? It's the energy, it's the culture, it's the heart, it's the vibe of the company, and that spawns directly from our founders, Dave Jordan and his wife Joyce. Now, one of the key areas that has contributed to this phenomenal success our company has experienced is the weight loss industry. And this is something I know a bit about because I've struggled with my weight my entire adult life. And when I say that, I mean, I have tried everything. And for those of you that struggle with weight, I mean, you know what I'm talking about. You think about it every single day. You're willing to try anything. I literally have tried everything. I mean, I've done the meal replacements. I've done the shakes, the prescription drugs, acupressure, hypnosis. I mean, I've done it all. And one word sums it up, and that is miserable, right? Here's what I know. Whatever someone does to lose their weight, if they're not able to or willing to do that the rest of their life, guess what? They're going to gain their weight back. And this is why 95+% of diet programs simply fail. People can't do them long term. Think about that for a moment. Imagine there was a product, something out there that you were already doing, like drinking coffee. It's reported that nearly 80% of the population drinks coffee every single day. And they don't just drink it, they love it. And they're going to drink it the rest of their life. It's the first thing they think about when they get up in the morning, and they consume it throughout the day, and they love it. Imagine having a coffee that's something you love and you do every day, but would actually have some ingredients in it that would help you control your weight, help you manage your appetite and your weight. That is what we have here. We have several different coffee blends to choose from. We also have a product called Thermal Perk, which can enhance the results of the coffee. It can be taken alone or with coffee, helping increase that appetite suppression, helping with that thermogenic appetite, calorie burn. Phenomenal product. Now we have, like I said, many products. We have a carb blocker, 24/7 carb blocker. We also have a product called Tropical Blast, will help do the same thing that coffee does. If you're not a coffee drinker or you want to take it in the evening, we have a cocoa, keto creamer, multiple products to help in the area of managing and controlling your weight. Now, this is an exciting product we just received. This is the Power Mist. This is entering into the CBD world. The results that people are reporting back on this are truly phenomenal. Of course, we also have our enzyme, brand new product here, several months back. What I have learned now about gut health, right? About how important digestion in your food and the impact that enzymes and your digestive enzymes have on your overall health and well-being are truly phenomenal. And again, this is a product that is going to help you in that area. So that's phenomenal as well. We have a product called Amylin. We have two of these actually. We have M and C. This was brought to us by a guy by the name of Dr. Joseph Ahrens. He's a two-time Nobel Prize nominee for his work. And this particular product, has a published study in a peer medical journal documenting its results, its impact on how it helps manage the way your body processes its carbohydrates and sugars and manage inflammation and things of that nature. So phenomenal product. We have, roughly 30 products overall. I can't get into them all. It would take us too long. What I suggest, you go to valentisproducts.com. You can, find out what products you like, what you're most interested in, do your own due diligence so you can get the products that you're most interested in. I want to talk a little bit about timing. And I think this is important because if you look at anyone who has ever had a lot of success in their life, timing had something to do with it, right? Getting involved in something, at the right time, before the whole world has heard about it, and actually being part of helping the world learn about it, folks, that's perfect timing. The challenge here is every company tells you that the timing is perfect. And so how do you know, right? Well, I've studied this, I've researched it, and here's what I can tell you. It's very predictable. Timing is based off a set of numbers, right? When a company is really small, right here, when it's first getting started, everybody thinks that's where you want to be. And it can be a great spot, but unfortunately, the likelihood is most companies never make it out of this corner. And it's very hard because there's no evidence, there's no proof, there's nothing. It's all based on what could happen. When a company hits about $2 million a month in sales, that's kind of magical. It's like a tipping point. What happens at 2 million is there's enough people consuming the products. There's enough revenue where income is being made. It's no longer, is it going to happen? It's starting to happen. It triggers a point called momentum, okay? And it's just so much easier to get people interested in this window because there's so much evidence of success and proof with the business model and with the company and the products. When it hits about 10 million a month, that's when the masses come in, right? That's when there's so much proof, there's so much evidence that it's just public acceptance and the masses come in. So where are we as a company? Well, here in North America, we're right, in that momentum window. Same in Europe and in Asia, just getting started. So from a timing standpoint, from a strictly numbers standpoint, the timing truly is perfect. Now, compensation plan. Remember when I talked earlier that 50% of products in a traditional sales environment, like say a store or maybe your online businesses, about 50% of that is advertising and promotion. Well, in Valentis, we spend no money on that. Okay, that money is rediverted, that 50%, funds the compensation plan. It's spread out over 7 profit centers. So we have wholesale customers, people who do not want to be members, just want to enjoy our products. And you can month over month over month on that customer volume, make up to 40% on each and every one of those customers, depending on the pack they purchase. You can buy a business pack, which actually decreases the cost of the product per unit. And then if you resell that, you can actually bring your earnings up to 50%. We have a fast start bonus. This is where someone says, I want to do this too. They want to become an IR, an independent rep, and represent our company and products. Depending on the pack that they join, you can earn up to $200 as a one-time bonus for them joining. We have a legacy bonus. This is after you've enrolled 3 people with a business or career pack, you then become legacy qualified. What that means is an additional $100 you earn every time you bring a new person in with a business or career pack. But more importantly, anyone on your legacy team, which means it starts with your 4th person, anyone on your legacy team, the first 3 of those first 3 to infinity, this could be thousands of people, you can earn $100 on every time someone else brings a business pack in. Very exciting. Dual team commissions. This is the monthly consumption, right? It's based off of everybody qualifying, consuming, and using our products up to 100,000 per week. We have a matching check, by helping others become successful that you personally enrolled, and the people they've enrolled, you can earn up to 20% in a matching check. We have enroller pools, car bonus. I'll go as far to say, having been 32 years in this industry, have had 4 other experiences in this industry, without question, this is the most exciting, this is the most compelling, this is the most lucrative compensation plan I've ever been a part of. I will go nose to nose, head to head, belly to belly with anyone in the industry. We simply pay more people, more money, more often. Now, the question you might be having is, can I do this? Well, folks, you've learned everything you need to know to be successful here in kindergarten. It's called show and tell, right? We tell stories about our company, about our products, about what's happened to us and what's happened to others. Okay, let me break it down even further. I'm going to ask you a question. Have you ever gone to a really good movie or eaten at a great restaurant and told somebody about it? I would bet 100% of you would say, yes, I've done that, right? But you've never got paid to do that, right? Well, that's what we do here at Valentis. If you get excited about what I've just shared, you share that excitement, just like sharing that excitement about that, that movie or that restaurant that you then influenced someone else to go eat there or see the movie. We actually pay you for that. Well, you get paid to share this with other people. And we make it easier than ever to share because we have an app. Put the business at right on your phone. You can share, all notification driven, all about our company. And that's what you do. You share this with other people. Again, when you tell somebody about that movie, you don't tell them about the whole movie. You just tell them how great it was and they need to see it. Well, the same is true here. You stimulate an interest, share using the app, tools that they can learn and understand what we're doing more, and then we follow up. Okay, so as far as getting started, there's 5 different packs. You can stick your toe in the water, buy any one of our products for $59. You can get a little better value and buy our starter pack, 3 products, that's $160. We have the advanced pack, which is a little better value again, that's $263. What I really recommend, if you're looking at this from a business standpoint, you want to maximize your dollars, you really want to look at either the business pack or the career pack. Okay, and there's 5 reasons for that. One is it sets a good example. I mean, I promise you, if you're looking at this from a business standpoint and you begin to share it with other people and they say, this looks really good, what did you do to get started? You're gonna have to tell them. And people have a tendency to do what you do, not what you say, right? So you really have the ability to set the pace, set the example on how others are going to join based on the way you join, right? So setting that example is very important. Having a workable inventory, having products on hand, yes, to consume, to sample, to sell to others, important. It's the best value. Okay, if you buy one product, you're paying the most money for it, $59. If you buy a business pack, it's $39, or a career pack is $36. It demonstrates commitment, right? Shows that you're serious and really want to make this work. Maximizes your earnings. You automatically become a Ruby. And as long as you maintain that 100-point order, okay, you're going to maintain Ruby and all the benefits associated with it, which is you go from making 5% to jumping to the top of the pay scale at the dual team, which is that residual of 20%. And again, as long as you maintain that order, you're going to maintain that rank and that earning ability. You have to do it in order to get qualified for legacy. And you automatically get locked into a 4-level matching check with a Ruby pack, with a business pack, or a 5-level with a career pack. So last question, do you want to do this? Right? I think that's a fair question. Folks, this is a fun business, right? I mean, lose weight, additional income, improve your overall health and well-being. I mean, that's kind of the worst case scenario. I mean, should you say yes here, that's kind of the worst case scenario. But what has driven me in my life are the what ifs. Some people are, what if it doesn't work? I'm like, what if it does? I mean, what if you could make an extra few $100s extra a month, help some people and have some fun, right? I mean, what if it turned into serious part-time income? Or what if it turned into full-time or even that dream income that so many are experiencing? The ability to work from home, right? Exit that rat race, have that commute from upstairs to downstairs. What I think we do is we give people an opportunity to own their life. And what I mean by that, so many people's lives are controlled by others, by their employer, right? And when you have to be at work and what you need to do during the day, imagine having complete and total control of how you want to spend your time every day, right? That's what the home-based business model can do. Personal development, tax advantages, recognition, phenomenal. So with that, I'm going to share this. Most people live in a someday world. And what I mean by that is they see something like this and they're like, gosh, I want to do that. But then they follow it with someday, right? Everything is someday. I mean, just keep kicking the can down the road. I mean, someday I'm going to get out of this job that I hate. Someday I'm going to start saving for retirement. Someday I'm going to get out of debt, right? Someday I'm going to take that dream vacation. Someday just never seems to come. And all of a sudden they run out of days. Folks, here's what I believe. It's not someday, it's today. I mean, think back 5 years. What was life like 5 years ago? And what is it like today? And the sad fact is, for most people, not much has changed. But here's the scary thought. Look ahead 5 years, because I can tell you it will be a snap of a finger and we'll be 5 years down the road. The question is, what will have changed for you, right? And that's where I think Valentis can come in changing the course of the next 5 years of your life. But folks, it's not someday, it is today. Procrastination is the thief of success. If you look at and study successful people, they recognize opportunity. They don't wait for everything to be perfect, right? They don't wait for, all the stars to align. They see something and they take advantage of it right where they are, right where it is. Folks, procrastination is the thief of success. I'm going to give you a guarantee is there's going to be a day where you're going to come and you're going to say, I'm glad I did, or I wish I had, right? Because you're some of the first to see what we're doing here, right? And so get back with the person who put you on this Zoom. Get your questions answered, right? It's November 1st. You have the ability to, November is a phenomenal month in the direct sales industry. You have the ability to get yourself set up so you can go into next year, okay? 2022, positioned to have your very best year ever. But again, it's not someday, it is today. So get back with the person who put you on the Zoom, get your questions answered. I hope you got something out of this and hope to work with you. Bye now.